Sir, is the answer yes? Sir, the delegate of lawyers. Please sit down. The delegate of lawyers. Point of information to delegate of
Yes, sir,
Disney.
granted.
I would the delegate of L'Oreal would like to ask the delegate of Disney that in which way funding is driving. Ma'am.
Thank you, Vivi. Thank you, delegate. The delegate of Disney has named this process of the Chanel company funding the US government as driving on the grounds that Chanel is a international company that has been a leader in the world economy. However, the US government did not approach the World Trade Organization or any other global organizations or federal banks for loan, but has directly asked Chanel for funding. We want to know what the conspiracy is within, and we want to know what the intention of the Chanel government, of the Chanel and the government together in this united endeavor is. Tata Motors, delegate of Tata Motors.
Sir, 1 second. The delegate of Tata Motors is trying to say a point from long time. Tata Motors.
The delegate of Tata Motors would like to raise a point of information on the delegate of Disney.
Yes, ma'am.
As the delegate repeatedly stated that Chanel has been bribing the US government, how can the delegate question the company's integrity, as it's a private company that I've already stated, and even if it's a business strategy, it gives the delegate of Disney no right to question the company's integrity, stating that you have no proof.
Permission to answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Delegate. Ma'am, delegate of Tata Motors. The delegate of Disney has said that the Chanel government has been indirectly bribing the US government, and also as the delegate of Tata has been repeatedly saying that the Chanel company is a private company and can do whatever it wishes to do. The delegate of Disney opposes that, saying that.
1 second, sir. Please let the delegate complete.
Thank you. The delegate of Chanel has said that. Sorry. The delegate of Tata Motors has said that the delegate of Chanel is a private company and can do whatever it wishes to do. However, the delegate of Disney would like to reinstate that the American companies as well as global companies in this committee have been facing incessant economic losses because of the Great Depression, and Chanel going behind all of this entire committee and to support the US government has some intentions, and we want to know what those intentions are. We're not going to stop until Chanel opens up about its intentions.
The delegate of JSW.
Point of information for delegate of Disney.
Yes, sir.
That,
Granted.
the delegate of Disney has stated that by funding the US government during the trying times, that Chanel has an upper hand over the government and its duties and workings. This is simply not true. Our government is a democracy, and a company or even an individual cannot have direct control through the government of any country. The fact that Chanel is funding the US government is simply an act of kindness, and they are simply trying to help out the country during these trying times. The fact that it is bribing the government or a conspiracy, or that Chanel is going behind the committees and companies back is, it seems a little far-fetched. Thank you. I would like to yield 2 points of information.
Thank you.
Permission to answer.
Ma'am, before that, the delegate of Chanel would like to speak.
Delegate of Chanel would like to ask a point of information.
Yes, sir.
So, as delegate of Disney repeatedly stated that the US government could directly contact with the World Bank and all, but as the Chanel company, as the Chanel company offered a vote of we offered it to the US government, it didn't came and ask us that, US government didn't come and ask that we need your help. We were the ones who obviously offered, and we had a goodwill to increase and to maintain better relationship between the US government and China.
The government was falling. China had the money. Where did it get from? What illegal stuff is going on? Who is behind this? Who is behind this?
Point of order.
Yes. Point of order.
Thank you. Chanel is the
Chanel is funding the greatest country of the world. And good, but the truth is that it's the second greatest country. The first greatest country is Russia. How can we say that we are getting, like we are doing, we are offering money or we are supporting the greatest country of the world, largest country of the world?
Sir, permission? Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Delegate of Chanel, the delegate of Disney has said that the US is the biggest economy in the world, which is true. And the delegate of Disney does not understand the purpose of that
Point of
question.
order.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The delegate of Disney stated just now stated that they in the previous speech they have given, the delegate has given, they have stated that the US is the biggest economy. And good, but the truth was that previously in the previous speech they stated that US is the biggest country, largest country. They didn't state that it was the largest economic country. So,
There is delegate of
Point of information.
Yes,
Point
delegate.
point of information to the delegate of Disney. Ma'am, will all every delegate seated here represents the company, and all these companies all these companies are global companies. There is no single country over here. All the delegates seated here are here to support each other in times of crisis. Ma'am, the delegate of Disney keeps stating American companies. However, when Ford is in a crisis of being accused of taking wrong
Sorry. Delegates, please acknowledge the presence of
and SPT Rao sir from
GM, APTS, technology. And
Delegates, please continue.
continue.
The delegate of Ford Disney and Chanel, please continue.
What is your Chanel, please continue.
to any other company sitting here, no American company offered any help. It was only Chanel who came forward to help.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
To first answer the delegate of Chanel's point of order. The delegate of Chanel has been repeatedly misquoting the delegate of Disney. The delegate of Disney has said in front of this entire committee on record that the US is the biggest economy in the world, which is factually true. To answer the question posed by the delegate of Ford, the delegate of Disney states that the leaked documents from the Ford company have affected its customers and its partners equally, and that effect has also been has had a domino effect on the US economy as a whole. The delegate of Disney says that the delegate of Ford has been backing the allegations made against it, and the delegate of Chanel supporting the delegate of Ford and the company of Chanel supporting Ford only deepens our curiosity into this conspiracy that's going on. Delegate of Tata.
The delegate of Tata Motors would like to raise a point of information on delegate of Disney.
Yes, ma'am.
Firstly, when the delegate of Disney demanded for answers regarding where the company Chanel is getting the funds from, Disney does not have any right to ask for such personal questions. Secondly, if Chanel is helping the US government, it is indirectly helping the US companies present there, reducing the effect of the Great Depression.
Permission to answer? Yes, Vivi. Thank you, Vivi. Thank you, delegate. Disney as a company and as a delegate believes that the US citizens deserve to know where the money is coming from. They are being served by the US government. The US government exists to serve American citizens and American companies. We deserve to know where the money is coming from. Where is it coming from? Why do we need to have money?
Delegate of Chanel would like to raise a point of information for the delegate of Disney.
Yes.
As it's a private company, it's their wish to state that where are the funding from, like where is the money coming from. As Chanel is a multi-production company, we are in number one company. Like we are in the perfumes, baggages, makeup products and etc. And we have a right, as a private company, we have a right to not to state, like not to reveal the funding, like money from your like we are getting money from and never have.
Ma'am, may I speak?
Yes, ma'am.
The delegate of Disney reinstates that we do not care where Chanel is getting its money. We do not care what Chanel is doing in its company. This committee wants to know where Chanel is getting its money because it's funding the US government. It's funding our companies. Why is it funding the US government? Why is it controlling the US government? Why is it bribing the US government? Where is it getting the money during the Great Depression? When we're all suffering, when people are unemployed, when there are children not going to school, when there are people starving on the streets.
I would like to raise a point of order against the delegate of Disney, as they have stated that we are again and again they are stating that we are falsely accused, we are falsely helping the US government and we are having upper hand on them. But the truth is that we offered for a help to the US government as the US government obviously is the world leading the world power. They also have their main brains to accept or reject the offer stated by the Chanel. But as they accepted the offer, what's the Disney company's problem in accepting, as we are also indirectly helping each and every child company related to the US.
Permission to answer, yes. In the Constitution, our right to information is upheld. Right to information is every citizen and every company's right to know what's going on with the government. As a democratic country, we deserve to know what's going on. We deserve to know where the US is getting its funding from. When the tax acts are released, we have each bracket's contribution to the US government. Why don't we have the contribution from Chanel? This is not a heartful donation. This is a conspiracy. Committee, I want you to understand that this is a conspiracy.
There is a point of information.
Chanel.
Okay, answer the question. Disney was stating that we are in the part of US government and we are okay. Disney stated that. Anyway.
Delegates no cross talks.
Yes, sir.
Historic crisis.
Historic crisis. Delegate of Ford.
The delegate of Disney keeps stating that there is a conspiracy. But has the delegate of Disney seen this from a different point of view? There is no conspiracy. It's just a global citizen trying to help another citizen of this same globe. Stop looking deeply into everything. Some things are just simple.
Permission to answer, Edie?
Permission granted.
Permission granted. Thank you, Edie. Sorry. Delegate of Ford. The delegate of Disney is getting so suspicious about a conspiracy because first, Ford has leaked documents. And then next, Chanel is funding the US government behind everybody's back. Then, Chanel offers its support to Ford. What is going on here? Ford.
Delegate of Disney. The delegate of Disney keeps stating that Ford has leaked documents. Does the delegate of Disney have any proofs regarding it?
Yes, ma'am.
On this day itself, while this committee was in session, there was a news from directly from the Secretary General that Ford has leaked its papers. How is that a false allegation? How is it a false allegation, Ford? How can you just say that the committee is false or the entire conference is false?
Delegate of Disney. The news which was given by the Secretary General herself had no proof regarding it. It was just a backless. It's a backless false allegation. Who knows? There might be other companies who want the downfall of Ford. We never know if it might be Disney itself.
Permission to answer, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, delegate of Ford. The delegate of Disney would like to reinstate that when the delegate of Ford has said that the claims of leaking papers has no proofs, while delegate of Ford here is the delegate of Disney's question to the delegate of Ford. What proofs do you have? What proofs does the delegate of Ford have to say that the claims are baseless? Proof with a proof. Bad in that way. Thank you.
Yes, the delegate of Chanel.
Okay. For delegate of Chanel would like to raise a point of information against the delegate of Disney. As the delegate of Disney was stating that they wanted to know that from where the fund, from where our Chanel company getting money, as it's a private company, it's our wish to disclose. Second, look, they were saying that we are doing a background funding, in the backhand of every company, but the truth is that we as a company, we are stating that we ourselves are stating that we are helping US government to have a stable hand in the economy. It's not a background funding or something. We are not hiding anything from you people. US government is also a democratic government, and they also know that what to be shown to the people. As it's a democratic country, you people, the US citizens, have their rights, and the US government will answer to your question, not the Chanel company.
Yes.
EV as previously stated, the Chanel company has already, the delegate of Chanel company has already asked this question before. But if the delegate of Chanel seems to have such a memory loss, the delegate of Disney would like to restate what they have said before.
Delegate of Disney, please be a bit more forward.
Yes, sir. The delegate of Chanel has said that it is not going behind the backs of every company in this, and the delegate of and the Chanel company is a private company that does not need to disclose its information. To reinstate what the delegate of Disney has said before, the delegate of Disney is not interested in what's going on with the Chanel until it interfered with our government. Disney and Chanel had nothing to do with each other until the Chanel company came and interfered with the US government. That affects all of us. Chanel was just another company, but today it is controlling the US government, which means it's indirectly controlling all the companies sitting here.
Delegate of Hindustan Unilever.
Answer. Yes, sir. The delegate of Chanel. So, can I answer?
Yes, sorry.
As the delegate of Disney stated that they don't want, they are not interested in knowing that where are we funding from. They are just saying that why are we, they are just coming in about that why are we helping their government. And the most of the production of Chanel is of US, and US is just not your government. It's not you didn't have taken a patent upon US, that it's just your government. As a company is also most of the production is also in US. We can also fund our government as to help in having upper hand on the economy. We have to have a stable base.
Ma'am, before that, the delegate of Hindustan Unilever has something to say.
Yes.
This question is for the JWS delegate.
Yes, sir.
As in your last speech, you concluded that
Delegate of Chanel, please answer.
Yeah.
May I answer, ma'am? The delegate of Disney would like to address the question posed by the delegate of Chanel by saying, point of personal privilege, can the delegate of Chanel repeat that question?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So shall I answer?
Yes, sir.
So the delegate of Disney stated that they weren't interested in knowing that where the funding from the government, where the funding coming from the Chanel, from where the Chanel is getting money. But they stated, where the delegate of Disney stated that they were interested just to know that when the Chanel company is funding and it's coming in between the US government, that they stated that it's their government. Okay? As the Chanel companies also have a major production of their goods, multiple goods in the US, and it's also their government. They didn't have taken a patent or they have taken a patent upon the US government, that it's their government. It's US whole government. US as a big whole continent, country, as a whole country, it part of a company. Chanel is a MNC, and it's under US government. As Chanel is funding US, it's not that we are bribing or doing unethical practices with them. We are just clean and straightforward that we as a company inside the US government, we are trying to help the US government to have a stable hand in their economy and have a stable hand for all our fellow companies also.
Permission to answer.
Ma'am, last second. The delegate of Hindustan Unilever.
As the delegate of JWS quoted in his last speech that the giving money to US government is just an act of kindness from where this debate starts. So I'd like to ask you where this act of kindness was when the world and all the MNCs were hit great by the Great Depression.
Point of
Point of
person.
percentage.
Point of percentage, yes, sir.
It's for
Can
JSW.
he please be clear about his question? Sir, can you please
Sir,
repeat
can
the
you
question?
repeat the question?
As in his last speech,
So the bottom.
I'd like to ask the question from JWS delegate that in his last speech he quoted that the giving money to US government is just an act of kindness, unquoted. So I'd like to ask you that where this act of kindness was from the Chanel that when all the MNCs and the whole world was in great depression.
I believe that the delegate of Chanel is the more fitting person to answer this question. Point of
Would request
percentage.
EB to ask the delegate of Hindustan Unilever to repeat the question, please.
Delegate of Hindustan Unilever.
Sir, this will be the final time the delegate of Hindustan Unilever will be repeating the
Yes,
question,
please.
not more than this.
Yes.
Sir, please be a bit clear in what you're trying to state and
Repeat the
repeat it
question.
slowly.
Yes.
As the delegate of JSW, in his last speech stated that giving money to US government is just an act of kindness. So I'd like to ask you that where was this act of kindness when all the MNCs and the whole world was hit hard by the Great Depression?
May I answer the question, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Like, as the delegate of Hindustan Unilever stated that from where the act of kindness came, when the whole world was down from the economic depression, as was stated that the mainly crisis was in US. It wasn't stated, the crisis stated that it was okay, it was in the world. But as we have a personal choice and we have a privilege to ask the US government, like we have our own choice, right? I as a delegate of Chanel, company Chanel would offered US government for the funding. It's not like we are doing any unethical practice. We are just stating a hand of what right? We are just not doing anything false, or we aren't accusing or we aren't doing anything bad upon the US government or other fellow companies related to the US government as delegate of Chanel.
The delegate of
Disney.
The delegate of Disney, ask now.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Amy. Delegate of Disney would like to answer the question previously stated by the delegate of Chanel. The delegate of Disney repeatedly stated that the company of Disney was incorporated in America, the United States of America, while Chanel as a company was incorporated in France. Chanel is a French company and Disney is a US company, that's the truth, and it will never stop being the truth. Secondly,
Sir, point of person, yes, sir.
Personal
She is not here.
Can EB request her to be here?
Delegate of Disney, can you please be a bit more clear?
yes, Disney was incorporated in the US, while Chanel was incorporated in France.
Delegate, please.
This will
Please be perfect.
Please.
this will always be truth, and it will never stop being the truth.
Yes, yes.
Yes, thank you. The delegate of Chanel has twice said that Disney has not patented the US as their country. Does the committee see the irony of this? Disney was incorporated in the US, which means it is an artificial citizen of the country. It claims all the rights enshrined in the Constitution as a company.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,